Hello and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to show you my latest purchase, which is going to be my upcoming 4x4 camper conversion. This latest purchase is a 2001 Ford Excursion. Now, if you've been following me on this channel, you would notice that I've done multiple large SUV 4x4 camper builds, more specifically the Chevy Suburban and Tahoe, the GMC Yukon XL. I've also done a Ford Expedition, and today I'm gonna show you a 2001 Ford Excursion limited model 4x4. This particular Excursion has the V10 gas engine in it, and in today's video I'm gonna talk about the details of the vehicle. I'm gonna show you the exterior, then we'll move on to the interior and briefly talk about my plans to turn this thing into a really cool 4x4 camper. So without further ado, let's get started on that tour. All right, folks, here we go. Again, this is a 2001 Ford Excursion. This particular model is a limited edition Ford Excursion with the V10 gas, 6.8 liter. This one is also four-wheel drive. Let me tell you a little bit about what this rig is for those of you who don't know what the Excursion is. Ford built these from the year 2000 all the way to 2005. They offered multiple engine choices. You could get these in the 5.4 liter V8 gas or the 6.8 V10 gas, which this one is. You could also get these in a diesel engine option. The earlier years came with the 7.3 liter diesel Power Stroke, and the later years came with the 6.0 diesel. The 6.8 liter V10 has 310 horsepower, 425 foot-pounds of torque. It is a super smooth engine. It averages about 10 miles to the gallon, not the best gas mileage, but you do get the capability of towing up to 11,000 pounds, which this one does have the tow option. It does have front lockers with the manual locking hub. The front axle is a solid axle, and the rear axle is a limited slip 430 gears. The Excursion was based on the F250 chassis, which is the heavy-duty 3/4 ton pickup truck from Ford. The Excursion is also considered to be the longest, biggest, heaviest SUV you could buy. So these were made to compete with those 3/4 ton Suburbans at the time. One cool fact about the Excursion is that it has a massive 44-gallon gas tank. So let me tell you a little bit about this one. This one is a clean title. It only has 155,000 miles. One owner, clean Carfax, no accidents. Original paint, you could see the paint still looks very, very good. It is a two-tone, so you got this light green on tan. You could see the factory running boards with lights on both ends that illuminate as soon as you unlock the vehicle or if the doors are open. This is 100% original, no modifications whatsoever. It does have good ground clearance, and the tires are actually brand new, and they are high quality tires. These are Michelin highway tires. Let me kind of go in the front and show you some of the features of the lower bumper. You could see it has heavy duty shackles and fog lights. Massive front grille. Moving right along, you could see big mirrors. You see up here we have a roof rack that we are probably gonna have a roof basket installed on top, maybe with an awning. Moving towards the back, you could see the rear access point. This is a Dutch door setup, which consists of a rear hatch that opens separately from the two bottom barn doors. You can see the trailering package. This is your hitch, and then this is where you plug in your trailer for brake lights. It does have a brake controller. It does also have parking sensors. Like I said, original paint, no accidents, very little paint imperfections. This thing is in really, really good shape. The previous owner has maintained it very, very well, always at the dealer. No issues whatsoever on this Ford Excursion. So that's pretty much what it is on the outside. Let me move to the interior and show you some of the features that it comes with. All right, so let's go ahead and check it out on the inside. I'm going to use the key fob to unlock the rig. You could see the lights on the running board illuminating. I can also enter a 6-digit code if I don't have my key to enter this rig. Like I mentioned earlier, this is the limited edition Ford Excursion, which means that it comes with all the bells and whistles Ford offered at the time. You could see on the seats it says limited. Really nice stitching. This is a leather interior, tan color. The seats in the front are in really, really good shape. No tears, just a little bit of wear due to age, but otherwise very, very well maintained. These seats also come with an armrest that you could put away if you're not using it. The interior is complete, nothing is broken, everything is in good shape. Let me go ahead and highlight some of the features that the Excursion comes with. So this is your controls for the power windows. You also have power door locks and power mirrors. Down here we have our power seat controls as well as the heated seats, both for the driver and the passenger. This is your light controls. Down here is to tilt the steering wheel. On the steering wheel we have an airbag, but we also have cruise control buttons. This is your 4-speed automatic column shifter with overdrive. All the dials are reading accurately. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on just so you can hear the engine and how quiet it is. You could see no lights on the dashboard. We just have the buckle your seatbelt light. But other than that, I mean, this thing is super, super smooth. It's super easy to drive, actually. I mean, aside from how big it is, you do have to be aware of it, but driving it is very, very easy. It shifts into gear without any issues, and it's plenty powerful. The engine makes absolutely no noises, no ticking sounds, nothing whatsoever, and it's been very, very well maintained by the previous original owner. Over on this side you have your factory stereo, CD and cassette. This is your 4-wheel drive knob. You have 2-wheel drive, 4 high and 4 low. Very easy to engage 4-wheel drive in this rig. Parking sensors, you can turn those off if you want to. You got your defroster, climate controls, both AC and heater work really well. Here you have a cubby for storage, and this is your brake controller for towing. Down here you will find some cup holders, but you can also find cup holders right on the center console. You could see the center console is in really good shape. The fake wood looks really nice. If I open it, I will see a coin holder as well as, cassette and CD holder. And if you remove this, you'll have access to the storage compartment underneath. Up here we have a computer that displays, your MPG numbers, the outside temperature. And then we have also the rear climate controls for the back passengers. We got 2 buttons to open up the very large rear windows. You can just kind of crack them open about 2 inches. They don't roll down or anything. Up here we have some storage. This is, I guess, for your glasses. You got another one here. I'm not really sure actually what that's for. And here is your dome light. So that's pretty much what it is in the front. Let me move to the back and show you the rest of this interior. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the second row seating. You could see the bench is in really good shape. In total, 8 people can be transported in this rig. 2 in the front, 3 in the middle, and 3 in the back on the 3rd row seat. Let me go ahead and highlight some of the features that you will find back here. Behind the front seats, we have storage pockets on both sides. Got some cup holders for the rear passengers. Got a 12-volt outlet and radio controls with headphone jacks. Up here we see the rear climate controls. Also notice how the headliner is actually in really good shape. This is a older vehicle and it's rare to find the headliner be intact, no sagging whatsoever. Also notice how much room you have in here, plenty of headroom. In addition to the 2 cup holders that you see here, we have additional cup holders on this armrest for the rear passengers. Notice how clean the carpet is. To be able to access the 3rd row seat, you would have to pull down on this lever, and then you could enter the 3rd row seat area. And you could see the 3rd row seat is actually in really good shape as well. The 3rd row seat is removable, and I will be removing the 3rd row seat to do a camper build back here, but I will retain the 2nd row seating to make this an SUV as well as a camper. So it would be a 5-passenger SUV and a 2-person camper. So that's pretty much what the interior of this rig looks like. Let me move to the back and show you the rear storage area. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open the glass hatch first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and open the barn doors. Now these do have stoppers, but I have removed the stopper. You could see it's right here, and it would hook right over here and it would just open this way. But if you unhook it, you're able to open it all the way, which is a really nice feature. Same on this door as well. You can see I went ahead and disconnected the stopper to allow the door to open more freely. And this is the cargo area. Plenty of space. I mean, this is a very long rig, and you could see the space that you get behind the 3rd row seat. We do have a rubber mat. This is where the spare tire is, and on this side is the spare tire removal equipment, and we also have a 12-volt outlet. So that's pretty much the tour of this 2001 Ford Excursion. I am very excited to get to work on this rig. I have not worked on an Excursion yet. This will be my first build on the Excursion platform, and I have some really cool ideas. This is going to be a level 3 build, which means that it's going to have everything: bed, storage, kitchen, solar, battery, all that stuff. But in addition to it being a 4x4 overland camper, it's also going to be a 5-passenger SUV. So it will have multiple roles. It'll be an SUV, it will be a camper, it'll be a tow rig. So I'm super excited to get to work on it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Until next time, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.